Yeah, hi. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your late night AEW Dynamite. Sorry, Dynamite. Well, it felt like a fucking Dynamite, that's for sure. It's time for your late night AEW Revolution 2025 review. Yeah, what a fucking revolution this is, huh? Garbage! Fucking garbage, okay? That main event was a joke. What a joke that was. This show is such a revolutionary that even AEW fans, are noticing that this show is dead. Alright? Especially with Cena's heel turn with WWE. Who really cares about this garbage show? But you know what? My God. Trying to give this show a benefit of the doubt. Right? Trying to see what this show could be. Maybe this could be a little turning point. Not necessarily, but maybe there could be something good to look forward to with AEW. Maybe something good. Something they can try to do. Right? No. Just fuck no. Nothing. What they ended up doing is one of them was a fucking joke. Okay? Just a waste of time. Freaking I could just wait to say talk about the main event. Well, all I have to say is a fucking joke, for crying out loud. Like, what the fuck are they thinking? Are they really gonna go ahead with this stupid Death Rider shit and they're still drag out this fucking garbage? Are you fucking kidding me? That main event was a joke. A lot of people want to pretend this show was also freaking good, like the best show ever, because they're hardcore, dangerous, spotty matches, typical AEW shit, rather than stories and characters. Like, a lot of this show, again, didn't really have stories or anything to really care about these matches, aside from in-ring wise. It's just your typical dangerous moves type of shit, but was it a terrible show? Not necessarily entirely a terrible show, but it's like I lost my brain cells, in all honesty, just trying to fucking watch this shit and trying to even enjoy the match when it's like, again, there's no stories in these matches. Because how am I going to be invested of the television show? You need stories to enjoy a match than fucking just typical work rate bullshit fucking garbage. Because if you just have work rate in your show, nobody's going to fucking really care. And that doesn't draw ratings, for crying out loud. Just again, this whole bullshit about work rate, this whole smartiness, the smart bait is not what's good for fucking wrestling, for crying out loud. It wasn't a bad show. Come on, man. It was just a terrible ending. No. I know AEW fans, they're gonna still, like, no matter what, they're gonna praise AEW because they're just retarded. You know what I mean? Well, the crazy ones. Even a lot of people are acknowledging, like, AEW's not gonna be competition to WWE, especially with Cena's heel turn. Well, like, a lot of people are, even some of them, they're going to say, oh, yeah, but AEW's still going to be a banger, man, like, you're trying to make it seem like, yeah, AEW's still relevant and whatever. No. You're never going to be fucking relevant, especially with that garbage ending. That was just the cherry on the top. This show, it's typical AEW. It was a glorified Dynamite where, get it, the matches are long to a T, and we got more blood and all this shit, basically what we would normally see on a Dynamite, but it was just more blood, basically. And, yeah, whatever. We'll talk about it, but my God, man, the fucking ending, like, the way they ended this fucking show was obviously a travesty. I'm sorry, like, if I'm bad to say the show was not really that good, in my honest opinion, like, what's good about this show besides, blood and guts and whatever, right? Like, I'm not fucking good at acting like I don't like blood. Of course I like blood. Okay? I want it to make sense. Alright? And do these matches really make any sense when every match is so... It's like, let's be honest here. What makes a lot of these matches different than the other when they're like, all the wrestlers are like the same, they don't really have character, and not just that, they had no stories in this match, and they're just long for the sake of being long. Like, that's what I get with these fucking matches, for crying out loud, okay? Whatever. They had their stupid 0-hour pre-show. Commander and Hologram defeat Lee Johnson and Blake Christian. Who the fuck is that name and team? Who care? When I see Blake Christian, what? Christian has a first name now? But no, it's not. It's a different Christian. No one cares. Second match, Daniel Garcia and the Undisputed Kingdom. Yes, Adam Cole. Like, even though who the fuck cares? You know, I'm surprised a smart delight like him is now in the pre-show. They defeated the Shane Taylor Promotions, and I don't fucking care. Third match, Big Boom. Yeah, the Costco fucking dweeb. And the Collaboration, whatever the... I don't know what that group is. It's freaking Orange Cassidy and Mark Briscoe. With Big Justice and the Rizzler. I don't know what the fuck this supposed to mean. They defeated Johnny TV. John Morrison, by the way. And MXX, whatever. It's the fucking Maximum Male Models, which is like, why is this fucking... I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to mean, nor do I care. We were supposed to also get Jericho and the Learning Tree. They were going to face some jobbers, but yeah, they beat them up before the match started. The first match of the show, Hangman Page defeats MJF. The match was long and... oh wow, a tombstone pile driver on the chair. I don't know. Like, bunch of dangerous moves in this match, all to lead to like a weak ass fucking, you know, choke clothesline to end this match. Whatever. So Hangman won. I don't care. You know, I don't really care. All I know is that this match is like, get it? Oh, I got a book with your name on it, and they basically stole SVR 2007's song, the soundtrack, and they use it as a storyline for this. They put the fucking, you know, a promo with the fucking song, and that's how we're gonna make it. Because MJ said one line, and we're supposed to see some arson in this match, you know. MJ trying to do some arson. Nothing happened with that. It's just a typical match, which, get it, they hate each other for some reason, and I don't care. Alright, whatever. Second match, Mercedes Moné defeats some fucking Japanese bitch that no one fucking knows. Why does this happen? Nobody fucking cares. Okay? Third match, Swerve defeats Ricochet, becomes the number one contender of the AEW World title. He gets Prince Nana's embassy robe, and yeah, so much so Ricochet loses. They're gonna probably have another garbage match, because get a trilogy garbage. They always do these dumb trilogies. Yeah, Swerve won. Whatever, I mean, it's probably best for him to win, but I don't care. This was a long match where they just fucking had a bunch of spots, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. They made it seem like, you know, get it, like, oh, Ricochet was gonna do something special with the robe, and yet he doesn't. So it's like fake tease garbage. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Fourth match, Okada defeats Brody King. Who the fuck cares? He retains the Continental title. Fifth match, the Hurt Syndicate defeats the Outrunners to win the tag titles. Like, who the hell cares about this match? This was a joke. Sixth match, Timeless Toni Storm defeats Mariah May in a Hollywood ending to retain the women's title. They had a bunch of, during this match, they showed a bunch of Hollywood people. So this show was in LA. They had a bunch of Hollywood people. They had the cast of, like, the movie that Toni Storm in, Queen of the Ring, was there. The people who were there for and then they even had some of the people, like, just general Hollywood people, trying to make it seem like, you know, getting the Hollywood A-listers, you know, trying to make it seem like this show is on par with WWE, where, you know, a bunch of Hollywood people, they want to try to be topical, as WWE try to be topical, which is annoying as fuck when they do it. Why would AEW try to do it? Oh yeah, because they're trying to rip off WWE. This match, It's not a bad match. It's just my opinion. I just don't want it. I don't like seeing women bleed. I just think that's not attractive, and they don't need to. It just forget it. You know, these bloodthirsty fucks want to see these women bleed. Again, what would have been hot? Like, you rather see women bleed than them doing hot shit. Like, what's wrong with you fucking weirdos? I don't know. Wrestling fans are fucking weird, let's just say. Or just these dumb, marky wrestling fans. They're not men. They're just low testosterone. I mean, they act like that's the thing. These people think this is a way to praise women that they're trying to get laid. You know, they're weak too. They're not gonna act like they're weak. They're gonna act like they care about women's wrestling, but yet they just want to get laid. And that's why, yeah, it's good that they bleed. Okay, after when you bleed, can you please have sex with me? Like that's basically what they are doing, you know? Fuck. Match wasn't bad. You know, aside from the blood, it wasn't a bad match. It was fun, you know. It's just a lot of false finishes, bunch of near falls, just like every other match in this fucking show. And the show ended with Tony Storm doing a power driver through the table. Good. The next match, I think this is a 7 match. Kenny Omega defeats Konosuke Takeshita to win the International Championship. He's like the first Grand Slam champion, whatever. This match was so long, and bunch of false finishes in this fucking match, right? Bunch of near falls, and just like, it's your typical AEW dragged out, freaking false finishes, dangerous moves happen, commence. It's like, God. They had a table in this match, and they didn't even break the table. And like, I mean, it's not even a no disqualification match, but whatever. But I'll get it, because it's in a dangerous manner to make it seem very, very innovative, whatever. And it all to lead to Kenny Omega doing a roll up to win this match. So much for this fucking match. It's just a bunch of near falls, them doing a bunch of moves, flippy flopping. I don't care, you know? Good for Kenny, I guess, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, these matches are just the same. Too many fucking, like, they're all long, doing basically the same shit. You know, this is the problem with wrestling nowadays. Like, what makes these matches unique? You know, they're all the same fucking shit. Anyways, then the steel cage match, which I think this is a 7 match of the show, or 8 match, whatever. Man, a lot of matches. Like, this show was fucking 4 hours, by the way. Like, why are you gotta try to be 4 fucking hours? Like, why? Like, this is what happens when you have fucking long matches. For what? Well, why you wanna fucking be 4 hours for? For what? For all these fucking doing the same match every match? Like, fuck. Will Ospreay defeats Kyle Fletcher in a steel cage. Blood from both men. The match wasn't bad, but again, it's the typical false finishes, long, dragged out, them doing dangerous moves, whatever. Okay, they used the cage, you know, blood, fine. The match was fine for a cage match. Not a bad match, but like, then you have this Mark Davis guy. Like, who the fuck is this fucking giant fat Mark? Like, this guy looked like a fucking Mark. He looks like fucking legit, like what you would get, like these AEW fans. But he somehow is a wrestler. Like, the Marks have made it to the business. So, Mark Davis, he gets involved. He's some fat fuck that no one fucking knows. He tries to get involved in the match, helping Kyle Fletcher, brings in a chair and some barbed wire, whatever. Eventually, you know, oh wow, that's not enough to stop Ospreay. They lock the cage a little bit, and then, you know, eventually they beat up Mark Davis. He meets up Mark Davis, whatever. Eventually, they did a big spot where, I think, was it Ospreay? He does the Spanish fly on top of the cage to the floor, and the crowd, and the fans, was it? The announcers didn't even react. Like, that's the problem. Like, they should have freaking reacted big, but whatever. But it just felt like who cares, like, if that was a big moment, because it's not like it's going to end the match, which it didn't. It didn't end a match. And then, like, you see Kyle Fletcher, he's not dead. Like, that should have been a finish right there. But no. Oh yeah, the guy also freaking Will Ospreay used a screwdriver, and yet that doesn't like kill. Like, how is this believable? Well, this is the problem with wrestling. How are these matches believable? It's like they're fucking playing a fucking video game. It's like they're playing AEW Fight Forever, or they're playing 2K25, 24, and then, you know, the wrestlers, how in the game they're unrealistic, where they can withstand no matter what pain it is. Like, that's the thing. Like, they're trying to be 5-star fucking WWE 2K24 regular exhibition type of match garbage. Where, like, every match has a false finish. You gotta act like we're so epic. When it's not realistic, for fuck's sakes. Ospreay does his, the sling move. He does the fucking split blade move. The ox cut, and then he does the whole pile driver. He does the pile driver move, and that's how he wins. Tiger 90 whatever, I don't know. Tiger driver. Well, whatever, you know. I just, like, the match wasn't bad, but just to me, like, it's like you've seen this match, you've seen it all. It's typical AEW with their long, boring, false finish garbage. Now to me, oh yeah, before that we see the Queen of the Ring. I think one of the chicks is very hot, by the way. And then I think she was like on Disney XD. I think one of the shows, if memory serves me right. Then you have this other bitch who's black, and it's like, you know, wrestling proved that people know the match. Basically exposing pro wrestling. Whatever. The main event. Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose defeated Edge and Christian Cage. So Christian Cage cashed in his WWE style Money in the Bank, their version of Money in the Bank, right? All to get choked out. He's fresh as a daisy. All for him to get choked out by Moxley. And that's enough for him to lose a fucking match. For fuck's sakes! Why? What was that shit? What was that? What was that shit? Why? Why do we need Jon Moxley to still be fucking champion? Huh? Why did Christian, first off, why can't we have Christian as champion? Why was Christian Money in the Bank first? I don't know. I don't even remember this shit. But some way, is it a problem to not have Christian be champion? Is it a problem to not have Edge as champion? I know some of the smarks, they don't like Edge being champion because then he's a part-time. He's not even part-time, for fuck's sake. But, you know, they like to hate him because he's an old, you know, he represents what's good about wrestling. They feel bad, and they don't like that how he crapped on the smarks before or whatever, right? But reality is, Edge versus Christian saved AEW last year. God forbid that feud, which should be for the world title, could at least give me a saving grace for this company. But no! Fuck that shit. Let's waste fucking stupid let's waste Christian's fucking Money in the Bank. Make it worse than McIntyre. You know, I thought it was stupid that people complain about McIntyre losing Money in the Bank. To me, at least it made more sense because they contribute to the Punk feud. But here, for God's sakes, Christian cashes in Money in the Bank, and it makes him look like a fucking joke because he fresh as a daisy. It's not like he fucking got distracted. He literally loses because he looks like a fucking retard. Rather than cashing maybe after the show. Is there a problem to not have Christian be champion? Christian's like one of the best things about AEW. And you barely use him. All for this Death Rider garbage to continue. So you have Moxley, who has a shit reign as champion. Even the fucking smarky AEW fans complain about his shitty title reign. All for you to fucking have Christian cash in and do fuck all with it and fuck it up. All for him to... what sense does this make? Why keep the chip on fucking Mox? Why? Just to carry on a garbage NWO fucking Shield garbage fucking group to take over this company? Oh yeah, they're gonna take over. They're taking over. The Death Riders, they're gonna take over. We've been told, though, they're supposedly taking over AEW. Yeah, they took over by being garbage. This fucking Death Rider group is fucking garbage. They didn't take over shit. If anything they took over is like fucking just made this show fucking worse than ever, making it garbage. That's what it is. Take over my ass. Fucking the Death Riders is like one of the worst fucking lamest garbage groups you could ever see in your fucking life. So fucking boring. Moxley's reign has been boring. And you rather than a good way to take the title off of Moxley, where we could have a cool feud with Edge and Christian, continue their feud from last year. This time, and they could take their feud to fucking All In, their WrestleMania, where the fuck, and that could be the best feud possible to save this fucking garbage fucking company. But no! We gotta pretend like this fucking group is taking over AEW, blah blah blah, even though they haven't done shit, anything as close to the Shield or NWA at all. Yeah, we're supposed to believe. You know, this is a revolution, huh? This is a revolution, yet you want to fucking rip off a fucking group, a fucking storyline from 20 fucking years ago. Even more than that. Their fucking plan, by the way, their plan is to have the Death Riders have this fucking takeover, all for their fucking booty pants wearing, Sting ripoff, Darby fucking Allin, to fucking dethrone Jon Moxley. Is that what they're doing? Is that what? Yeah, so much for being revolutionary. When you want to rip off a fucking company that you fucking crapped on, yeah, you want to rip it off to try to make it seem you're cool. Fuck this company. Seriously, they had the audacity. Christian Cage, who's one of the coolest things. People like Christian. People like Edge. Oh, whatever. People like that shit. People want to see this fucking feud, right? Except the smarts, because they're fucking retarded, but whatever. People who have a brain would actually want to see that and be excited for it. But no! You don't want to do that. You don't want to fucking have that fucking title feud, which would give the title meaning. Be excited for fucking once. No! Let's rip off a fucking dead garbage fucking do a shit version of Sting and Hogan in a gayer fashion, when Moxley, who kisses men in the Indies, versus a booty pants wearing fucking Sting cosplay Darby Allin. I'm so cool. That's so great, Tony Khan. Yeah, that's so fucking star-spanning awesome. You want to crap on Eric Bischoff. You want to crap on fucking Vince Russo. You want to crap on WCW, why they failed. You want to crap on WWE when they're kicking your fucking ass with a Cena heel turn, even though I hate WWE. I think WWE's overrated, that people pretend that WWE's so fucking star-spanning awesome with the Triple H era. When in reality, The Rock and fucking Brian Gewirtz is saving WWE with the Cena heel turn and shit. But other than that, oh wow, this is such a revolutionary. Moxley taking over. Moxley as champion. Moxley, you know, he's taking over just doing boredom. He's not even taking over the fucking show. He hasn't done fuck all in terms of a takeover. He isn't even this close to fucking NWO. But no, we're gonna carry on this garbage so we could do our shit version of Sting and fucking Hogan, but gayer. That's all they're doing. That's what they're doing. That's their garbage plan for Darby Allin to dethrone Moxley. Yeah, congrats, wow. So fucking beautiful. That's not predictable at all. That's beautiful. That's such a great television. That's great writing. Wonderful. Beautiful. Stupendous. Wonderful. Garbage. That's what it is. It's garbage. The main event was fine, right? Up until what they fucking did. The crowd didn't react much because, they were, tired for a 4-hour show, which I'm like, again, why are you doing a show that's 4 hours? This show could easily have been 3. It's not like, maybe fucking some of the matches could have been, have some time limits. Not every match can be fucking trying to be 5 fucking stars for crying out loud. But seriously, this match, was fine, but, Edge and Moxley, they were punching each other, doing haymakers and whatever, and then they were, they fought, outside, the ring, and when it transpired, Mox did some boring moves, though, but whatever, but eventually Edge kept coming back up, and then Edge would eventually knock out the ref, and they both do a double clothesline. Wheeler Yuta comes out. Oh, is he gonna turn sides? No, he attacks fucking Copeland and but then Jay White comes in. He was about to fucking save Edge. He saves Edge, but accidentally hits Edge with the briefcase that has the title in it. This makes Edge almost, he was about to lose, but no, he kicked out, and then he does spears to Moxley. Moxley kicks out 1 spear, but then Edge does 2 spears right after that. It was about to win, but then Christian comes out all hooded. This could have been a great opportunity to make the show exciting. We could have easily seen an Edge and Christian feud for the world title this time. But no! Christian was about to win. He speared Edge. I think Edge kicked out, right? But then he was about to do he did the kill switch. But then right after that, Moxley does his gay fucking, choke. Christian was about to pin Edge. He could have pinned it, but then Moxley turns it, which that would have been okay finish, But no, Moxley chokes out Christian, and that's literally Christian, fresh as a daisy. A little gay choke knocks out Christian, and that's how Christian loses, making him look like a fucking joke and a retard. And now we're gonna get Edge and Christian without the fucking title, basically, which is not gonna be a bad thing, but god damn it, this would have made this show fucking better. And just, oh for what, Oh for what? Fucking, they could have easily done Edge and Christian as a top fucking title feud. But no, Moxie's gonna hold the title hostage. Wow, beautiful. They could have Edge won the match. They could have Edge maybe fucking pin Moxley out of the blue. You want to make some surprises? I don't know, Edge could have won the fucking match. And then Christian doesn't get pinned. I don't know, something. And then we could get Edge and Christian for the title. Oh, but no, they gotta do shit with fucking Swerve. Okay, you could always have done Swerve versus Christian for crying out loud. You know what, their genius booking, what they did? Again, Christian gets choked out, looks like a fucking retard. Moxley walks out of the fucking stupid crowd, and we see fucking Prince Nana, and then we see Swerve on the top of the stupid balcony and jumps on fucking Moxley. And yeah, that's very exciting. That's how the fucking stupid show ends. Kind of rip off of what they've been doing with fucking, was it Darby? Didn't Darby jump on them? And where the fuck is Darby? So much for this, because that's the end goal, right? That's what they're clearly going to do. It's going to be a gay version of Sting and Hogan, but it's Death Rider and booty pants wearing Darby Allin. Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, very fucking cool. Very cool. All for your... This fucking company's a joke. What kind of shit was that ending? If you think, oh, you just hate the show because of the ending. No, the show, to me, was most part kind of boring because it's the same shit. And it really doesn't make much sense, a lot of things that happen on the show. Okay? I'm sorry, it does. I guess if you like indie-style fucking wrestling, then yeah. Obviously, a lot of smarks are going to praise this shit because, they like long matches with no story and bunch of flippy-flopping bullshit, kicks and flips and dangerous moves that makes no fucking sense. You see, I'm not gonna act like I'm a soft guy where I don't want to see wrestlers get hurt. Of course, I want the wrestler to be safe and whatever, right? But I'm not saying doing dangerous moves is a bad thing, but there's gotta be a reason, a purpose, and shit that makes sense. When a move is realistic to be a fucking finish, it should be a fucking finish, not a fucking gay false finish every fucking time. That's what these shows do all the time. It's always a false garbage fucking finish. But whatever. It's false finish, boredom. Whatever. To me, the show was pretty boring. I'm sorry. Oh, the cage match. Okay, whatever. Bloody, whatever but it's just like, whatever. It's a cage match. It's AEW style cage match where they're gonna fucking have false finish galore. It wasn't a terrible match, but whatever. A Hollywood ending, not a bad match. You know, definitely Tony Storm and Marame carried AEW. I'll give credit to that. Even though the side of blood, it was fine. MJF and Hangman, I didn't really care for, in all honesty. A lot of sloppy matches. Omega winning was sloppy, whatever. I don't know. To me, I didn't care much about the show going in, but I want to give the show the benefit of the doubt to try to even give it a chance, you know, but no. They managed to just do, you know, typical AEW. I mean, was it a terrible show? No, but it's like, it's not my style, it's not my cup of tea. And not just that, it just makes me like, wow, this show is just, the way they end it is fucking retarded. You know? They want to rip off WWE, they want to crap on WWE, but they rip it off and just do more, even the most retarded shit that even WWE would not do that's retarded. You know? Oh, but they have McIntyre botches, like, no. It made sense when McIntyre win. I mean, sure, it was predictable, but at least it made sense. This shit made no sense. Okay? It made no fucking sense. Overall, the show to me was boring. Okay? Garbage show. Fuck AEW. Fuck Tony Khan. You know, I guess, you know, Tony Khan, he's fucking kissing Moxley, you know, it's like, behind the scenes, you know. You know, Moxley likes to kiss men rather than his wife. You know, I guess, you know, Tony Khan, that's why I'll give him the title. I see you, Khan, I know what you are. So much for you being Muslim. Whatever. Anyways. Fuck this show. That ending was garbage. And to me, the show sucked just besides just even the fucking finish. You know, it was a boring show, my honest opinion. Okay? Not my style. AEW fans are obviously gonna fake praise this shit, whatever, because, you know, they want to fucking still be marky for AEW. I don't know. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Fuck this garbage, man. That was a shit ending, for fuck's sakes.